Title: The Price of a Dream. My name is Daniel, I'm 39 years old, and this story happened to me 5 years ago in Colorado, USA. My wife Emily and I always dreamed of having children, but it just wasn't happening for us. Unfortunately, two crucial factors stood in our way. After visiting several doctors, we learned that I had a very low sperm count, and Emily had only a 10% chance of conceiving naturally. She was practically infertile. This news devastated us. It crushed a big part of our happiness as a couple. We loved each other deeply and wanted our love to continue through a child. I suggested adoption, but Emily refused. She wanted to experience pregnancy, to bring life into the world with her own body. That was our greatest dream. We tried everything: fertility treatments, artificial insemination, clinics both in the US and abroad, but nothing worked. After more than 2 years of trying, we gave up. Then one evening, I came home from work and noticed something different. Emily was happier than usual, almost glowing. She kissed me passionately and whispered, "Go take a shower. I'll be waiting for you in the bedroom." That energy, that desire, it had been missing for a long time. I felt alive again. After showering, I stepped into the bedroom in just a towel. Emily was already naked, lying on the bed surrounded by red candles. But the strangest part was the wall above the headboard. Painted on it was a pentagram with a strange half-beast figure in the center. I froze. Sensing my fear, she came to me and whispered, "Don't be scared. He's a fertility god. I found him in an old article online. He can help make our dream come true. Please, we've tried everything." As bizarre as it seemed, her desire and conviction were overwhelming. We made love that night like never before. Days passed. To our shock and joy, Emily became pregnant. I couldn't believe it. It felt like a dream, the happiest moment of my life. We were having a boy. We named him Ethan. But that dream quickly began to turn into a nightmare. Emily's pregnancy went smoothly, but something felt off. Deep down, I had a strange sense that Ethan wasn't really mine. I never told Emily. I didn't want to upset her. But it wasn't the usual fatherly connection. Something was missing. We had installed a baby monitor in Ethan's room. One day, while Emily was out at an appointment, I stayed home watching a game on TV. Ethan was asleep, and I glanced at the monitor and froze. There, standing at his crib, was a massive horned creature. It had enormous wings like a bat, and its skin looked burned. I was paralyzed with fear. I rushed to the room. Nothing was there. But Ethan was awake and staring at me. No crying, just an intense, unnatural gaze. I carried him to the living room. He kept looking back at the bedroom like he sensed someone still there. When Emily came home, I told her how I felt, how I didn't think Ethan was really ours. She got angry, called me insane, and went to nurse him. I felt ashamed, like I had betrayed her. Half an hour later, she sat beside me on the couch and whispered, "I feel it too." She was crying. I turned to her in shock. "What do you mean?" Since the moment he was born, I knew something was wrong. That thing, it's not a god, Daniel. It's the devil himself. A real god wouldn't be watching our son day and night. And I don't even produce milk. Ethan drinks blood from me, and it hurts. It hurts so much. She showed me her bra, soaked in blood. I panicked and said we had to get rid of Ethan, but she stopped me. "It's not that easy. He speaks to me, the devil, in my head. He says if I hurt the boy, he'll kill us all." I was out of my mind. I stormed into the room with the intention of throwing Ethan out the window. We lived on the 10th floor. He wouldn't survive. But the moment I opened the door, the demon was there. Wings spread wide, arms around the crib. He bared his black, sharp teeth at me. I slammed the door shut and ran. "Check the monitor," I screamed. Emily did, but the creature was gone. I was shaking. I told her everything. She hugged me and said, "I'll fix this." He still lets me near Ethan, maybe because I gave birth to him. That night, I was woken by a blood-curdling scream. I jumped up. The demon was panicking. Ethan was gone from the crib. I looked toward the window. Emily was there holding our son. Before I could react, she looked at me with tears in her eyes and jumped. The demon shrieked again, a final wail of rage and sorrow before vanishing into a cloud of black smoke. The pain in my chest was unbearable, but there was nothing I could do. He didn't kill me, maybe because he didn't need to. His son and the woman who bore him were gone. He would now wait for another desperate couple longing for a child, ready to do anything.